Hey, so I wanted to do a quick recap of all of the emails that I've gotten from Subpac from the day I pre-ordered to the current day and why it hasn't shipped out and just inform you guys. But before I do that, I want to mention that it seems like they're going to be raising the price to $700 for the bundle. It's currently at $550, which I think is pretty strange because I was not told that they raised the price to $550 because I didn't pay $550 for my bundle. I paid $400. As you can see, there's my order confirmation, and here's the transaction on my credit card. So I don't know what's up with that. I don't know if they just didn't tell us that they were upping the price at some point and then just did it. If you have information on that, leave a comment because I think that's a little bit strange. So I pre-ordered it on August 18th, as you can see there. Then I got an email on the September 25th just saying, yep, we're working on it. COVID's had an impact, but we're still working hard. So I thought that was fine. Then we got this big update, which is basically saying, so COVID slowed everything down. We're not going to be able to make it in time, but we're going to be able to put better processors in it, which I think is a fantastic trade, right? You wait a couple extra months and you get a better processor in it. Fantastic. But more importantly, they said that they're moving all the manufacturing into the USA, which I think is great. I wish Apple and Microsoft and all these big companies like Amazon would move their stuff out of China and India and make it in the USA for a lot of reasons. But I thought this was a fantastic trade, right? Built locally, money stays in the US for a lot of different reasons. That can be a whole video on its own, right? But I thought that was okay. You get a bit of a delay and manufacturing in the US, and you get better hardware. So that's great. Thought it was good. Again, that was on November 9th. Then a couple days after Christmas in December, we got this update saying that they are working on the software. So obviously they're working on the hardware still, but here's, we're putting a little bit more emphasis on the software to make sure it works, which is great. I think this is the same picture they use on here. Yeah, so it's not really giving us anything new. It's more just a reminder saying, yep, we're working on stuff. So that was December. Then on February 11th, they say it's been a month since we've updated, and but the pieces are now falling into place. We're starting to see the benefits of making that on the West Coast, which is where they are in San Francisco, right? So it makes sense. So they say that they've made some updates in terms of comfort and flexibility, which is pretty interesting. They never really talk about that on the update page, so we'll probably never know actually what exactly they changed about it. And they got feedback too. That's great. So, okay, still working on it. It's been quite a long time, so that's a little unfortunate. But again, that was February 11th, and then March 9th. That's not the right one. So I got this a couple days ago, and they're upgrading the price. And again, I think that's a little bit weird. I think this is really, really anti-consumer doing stuff like this. And merging this with the delay that's happened over time, you might be wondering, like, well, why is that bad, right? That you're just pre-ordering it, right? Here's the thing. I was charged for this when it came out. So I paid $400 for it, and they keep subsequently raising the price for a product that does not exist yet. I would not be all that upset if it was just a placeholder, as in you don't have to pay $400. You're just holding a position in the line, and then when they start shipping them out, then you get charged. I would be absolutely not mad at all if that's what they did, right? But they didn't do that. They charged me, and I could have been making interest on this in the meantime, but I can't because they took the money. Also, Tesla did this thing when if you pre-ordered a Model 3, you'd have to pay $1,000 down, and that would keep your line in the position. That's a great way of doing it, right? I would have put 10% down of the total cost instead of the full $400 to make sure that I held my position and that they knew I was serious about purchasing it when it came out. But that's not how it worked. They charged me upfront, and I think that's pretty abhorrent, to be totally honest, especially with a delay of this long, because I can't tell you guys to go pick one of these up. I won't do it. I refuse. I don't have one of these to tell you that it's worth $700 for the bundle, or $500, because it might be that the DAC might be crap, like just might be absolutely useless, not worth $300, right? But the X1 might be absolutely incredible, right? It might be the best physical audio device on the planet, and I can recommend it for even $500 because I think it's worth, $1,000 or something. I don't know any of these. These might all literally be garbage. I don't know. Or, worst case, they might not even exist. This might be crap. This might be a company who's just putting on a farce using their past reputation as making a product and coming out with a new one that never actually comes out. That's happened to me before. So, kind of sketch, and forcing people incentivizing them to pre-order something that doesn't exist, and then raising the price every couple of months. It's not good. So honestly, if you haven't bought one yet, I'd say wait. Don't buy into this. At very least, wait until this goes back down somehow with a sale in like 6 months or a year, and absolutely wait until I get my hands on one so I can review it to tell you if it's any good. So we're still not given a time frame here. In the past one, it said March, and we're in March now, so it's like 2-3 weeks kind of there, which is fine. I think if they get it out in March, I don't have too many issues with that, because that's what they said in, I think it was like the first update here. Yeah, 6 to 8 weeks. It says that, yeah, so they'll start rolling off the line. Okay, so they won't be shipping in March, apparently, but they'll be making them in March. So that's something, I guess. Still not happy with how this has been set up, because there might not be a product. There literally might not be a product. We don't know. And this isn't me saying, oh, Subpac is sketchy, all that. That's me pointing out some facts and how I feel about it right now. And it's not good. So as of right now, I'd basically just say, wait until someone like me gets it to tell you if it's worth it, because $700 for these two things is quite a lot of money, especially, again, considering we don't actually see what this is. We haven't seen it. No one has it, So I've so much mixed opinion out of all of this. It's just kind of unfortunate, and I'm absolutely willing to give them a pass because of COVID, right? Like, that makes sense, and they're making up for it by putting on extra hardware that's better and making it in the US. I think that's all great, right? But that's a long delay. That's like 5 months, 6 months, something like that. Pretty crazy. So I hope this was informative. That's really what this video is designed to be. It's designed to inform, and you can make decisions with this information however you want, but that's my advice and that's my opinion. So hopefully I'll get one soon so I can let you guys know what it's like and how it compares to the vest. And to be totally honest, I've been sitting on this vest video for like a month. I've had it finished for a month now, but I was waiting until this to come out so I could drop them at the same time and then do a third comparison video between the two. But I don't think I'm going to do that. I don't think I'm going to wait any long. I think I'll drop it pretty soon. So you have that to look forward to, I guess. Anyway, that's it. I just wanted to give you guys an update. So consider yourselves informed. I'll see you in the next one.